I wonder what kind of parent I'd be, like whether I would hit my kids or not.
Yeah.
I don't think I would.
I'd
Like
like to
really being annoying, or like
Yeah, I'd like to say no, but it's one of those things when push comes to shove, you might get a smack.
Yeah, I think of it like I want him or her to have the insanity.
Raj straight out, just the first thing, just like
before the doctor does it, I was like, no, let me get it.
hitting the newborn.
Let me get first strike.
Welcome back to another episode of Raj Against the Machine. We're back in the studio again with my buddy Danny Braff, comic, funny guy, and interesting looking, got tits. And this is a special one because we got another Raj here.
Oh yeah,
we got Raj Suresh.
There's two of us.
Yeah, the battle of the Rajas. Yeah,
that's right. Yeah.
Let us know in the comments who you think's the better Raj.
I was saying before, so I want to bring it up again because I still think it's funny.
Yeah.
If you haven't seen the movie The One, you should watch it. So it's Jet Li, and there's multiple universes, and he goes around killing the other Jet Lis to consolidate his power. And I think there's like 6 Rajas in comedy that I know, or Rajivs, versions of Raj.
Versions of Rajas.
And so eventually, some of us will die, and the others will get better.
Well, if all goes well, we'll kill the other 4.
That's right.
And then it just comes down to the end of this podcast.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Raj
man.
against the Rashin.
Yeah, Rush.
I'm more like a For the Machine guy sometimes, honestly. I like my towns owned by one corporation. It's just a lot easier.
Are you a Walmart guy?
Yeah, to some degree, I think so. Like Bentonville, Arkansas is home in America, and that's where Walmart's headquartered. And so like it's a company town.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I wouldn't say
probably a lot of the employees there. Probably a lot of people that live there probably work for Walmart.
Oh yeah, everyone in some way is affected by, or affected is the wrong word.
In DC, everyone works for the government.
Right. Yeah, it's very Capitol Hill, but for consumer products.
Does Walmart have like their own police?
I don't know. It's a good question. They do have their own campus security.
Yeah.
It's an interesting little place. It's very like Austin.
Okay.
What Austin is to Texas. Bentonville is to Arkansas.
So it's like that liberal pocket, or the fake liberal
lot of money
pocket.
there.
If you walk around that town wearing like a Target hat, would they like get? Is that like a problem?
There's like one Target there, and like a couple years ago, I think Bezos like bought a bunch of planes with and had like the Amazon logo sprayed underneath them, and was like flying them around the city, which is kind of insane.
Well, that's kind of cool.
Yeah,
that's kind of cool.
But I saw them for like one day, and then like the next day they were like gone.
Whoa.
Yeah. So I don't know. I don't know why that happened. Maybe he flew the planes away, but I'm pretty sure that you would never catch like a Walmart drone in Seattle.
No. Wait, why Seattle?
That's Amazon.
Oh,
HQ.
right.
Yeah.
I was just agreeing. I was like, no. But
yeah, no, I don't know if the sarcasm came across. I'm not like I'm traditionally pretty anti-establishment. I just think it's a comedian thing.
yeah, I think so. Yeah, we hate authority. We go against authority. That's why we look at everything from a different perspective.
It seems like we also hate organization.
100%.
That's why we don't have a union or.
I feel like
anything.
sometimes if someone likes something, if everyone likes something, even if it's good, I want to not like it.
That's
which is
fair,
a
yeah.
bad,
Yep,
even if I do like it, I'm like, I want to not like it if everyone likes it.
100%. I'm a pure devil's advocate by nature. Like every time I'll watch a movie with my girlfriend.
Sure.
Like, I don't know, like we watched like the Zodiac movie, right? And the whole time she's like, oh my God, those victims, like it was so horrible what happened. I was like, horrible. This guy never got to finish what he started. And then she's like, what? I was like, yeah, come on. I feel bad for this guy. You know, he had this big master plan and then it just kind of fell off.
I'm the same, but I feel like it's annoying for normal people. If you're
It's
always,
so annoying.
If you're always contrarian,
Yeah.
they hate that.
it's really,
They're just like, hey, just let me do what I'm doing. Like I get 2 days off a week. I want to enjoy something about life. And we're like, no, like there's nothing. I saw a woman, her boyfriend was filming it, and she was like walking down a New York cobblestone street in Soho and like twirling and looking up in wonderment. I was like, this is trash.
Yeah.
This is terrible.
This is horrible.
What are you talking about?
But yes, I agree. I look at that, I go, ugh. But she's more happy than we're just bitter about like things that she's enjoying. She's having fun, and we're just getting.
I don't know,
about
but I don't know.
someone else having fun.
I think she's the reason I'm bitter. Like that person.
Because you start relating to the guy.
Yeah.
You're like, that guy doesn't want to fucking do that.
That's part of it, but then also like, why are you even twirling? To tell your friends you had a great time in New York? The streets smell like piss. That doesn't come through on
You're
the
twirling in Piss Street.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're sending that message out to the world, and now we all have to keep up with that.
That's so
And
true.
I don't like that. If everyone
Because of your stupid ass twirl, now I got to watch my girlfriend do a twirl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I saw reels that were like, I'm in New York, kind of sucks, man. It's fine. You know, and then I'd be in India. I'd be like, all right, so maybe I don't need to migrate to the U.S.
Yeah.
I'll just live here.
I do find myself just getting bitter sometimes about people being happy, though. Like I saw a woman with a baby, and she was just looking, and she was just happy. She had her baby, and she was just smiling. She was like clearly just happy that she had a baby, and that I was like, you fucking happy that you. Why do you get to be happy? Just 'cause you have a baby. I'm like, well, no, she's living a better life than me.
What do they call that? Tall poppy syndrome?
Is that what it's
I
called?
think that's what it's called.
Where you don't like somebody else's happiness?
You just don't like when people are happy.
Yeah, it's not great, but I'm happy at times.
You are happy. I don't like it when you're happy. Yeah. So, like right now, you just laughed. Just fuming
Something about
inside.
it infuriates you.
It's not sitting well with me.
I don't know, man. I sometimes wonder if we. What's the old like you need sadness to be happy? Like you can't always.
Yeah.
You know what I'm going for.
Yeah. Like there's no
gotta be,
comedy without tragedy. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like billionaires aren't happy because they just could, they do everything that makes them happy, and they do it so frequently that now it means nothing anymore.
Yeah, it's like that. Are you guys fans of Twilight Zone, the original show from back in the 50s?
I really watched it.
Oh, okay. Well, there's this one episode which is so relatable even today, where like this guy dies and you don't know if he's in heaven or hell, but he just wins everything. Like he goes to the casino and he wins. He sees a pretty woman, he gets her, and like everything he wants, he gets. And then you realize he's in hell because there's no challenge anymore. And he's like, "This is boring," you know.
Yeah.
It's
Hell
like
sounds kind of.
That's actually really
awesome.
interesting. That's a great. That sounds awesome.
You're no longer starving because you can eat. Oh, good.
yeah. But eventually you're gonna be like, I want to get my own food. You can't even do that. It comes to you. You know, like it's.
That sounds really interesting.
Yeah.
I never knew what the Twilight Zone was about. I just went on the ride at Disney World or whatever, and I was like, oh, it's about an elevator or something. I never watched it.
It's like Black Mirror.
Yeah, it's like the OG
okay.
Black Mirror. Do you watch? I'm sorry. Do you watch
Yeah,
Black Mirror?
I do. Yeah.
Yeah?
I like it a lot. Some of the episodes really freak me out though. Like the very first episode of Black Mirror, where the prime minister has to have sex with a pig.
Big.
Yeah.
I know.
And then that same guy plays the prime minister in The Diplomat, which is, I think, kind of weird.
Oh shit.
Pigs.
The pig is also bad.
The pig.
See what I
I saw the same pig in a bacon commercial. Hey, that's the fuck pig. They're turning into my bacon.
Fuck.
that pig gets more ass than me.
It's already been, what do you call it? What do they call it when they inject stuff into it?
Hormones?
You know what I mean, on Thanksgiving.
Oh, no, I did not. I was thinking about that.
Inseminated is the wrong word. Impregnated with the juice. You know what I'm talking about? With butter.
Basing?
No.
Basting?
Basting is when you spray the juice back on top of it after it leaks out.
Whatever, yeah. You
Injecting.
They inject the marinade into its skin.
Yes.
Do you guys eat meat?
I do. Yeah.
Oh, I'm vegetarian.
Pure?
Yeah,
Pure
I
veg?
can't. Yeah, pure, 100% pure veg.
Wow.
As they say in
Do you
India.
do eggs?
I do egg. I'll do dairy.
That's not pure.
No, I won't. Yeah,
vegan.
anything with
It's veg, not vegan.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm an
no,
ovo
vegans
lacto
don't
veg.
do it.
If it has eyes, I won't eat it.
Oh, okay.
Unless it's a potato.
Right,
But
right,
you know
right,
what I mean.
right.
Like if it has the iris. But
But
yeah,
an egg is just a miscarriage.
egg's not
so,
there yet.
Yeah.
You know, unformed energies.
Yeah, okay.
My family won't eat eggs either. Like my extended family. My immediate family, I think they're
So whole family no meat?
for them. Yeah, no
From
meat.
birth?
Pretty much, yeah.
Have you ever
know?
tried meat?
I have, yeah.
What, you don't care for it?
Even by accident, I don't like the taste of it.
Wow.
Yeah, when you're Indian, you grow up with Indian vegetarian cuisine,
Yeah.
you don't really miss it.
No, for sure. I
It's
can
like
imagine.
the flavor is not in the meat at all.
But one of the biggest arguments for pro meat
Yeah.
is that it's instinctual. Like, yeah, so
Yeah,
I
but,
would,
most animals sniff each other's assholes as a greeting.
yeah.
If we don't do that, we can't pick and choose
Well,
what instinct is.
Speak for yourself. That's the only way I meet new people.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's true. That's true. Well, yeah, that is true.
There's this Indian restaurant near me in Jersey City that's open, has food till like 3 a.m. It's like the only place other than like Domino's that has food, the real food till 3 a.m.
Yeah.
I like going there, but the problem is this alcoholic Indian man that's always there.
Yeah. The owner?
He's not the owner. He acts like it. And whenever I go there, he goes and talks to me like. The last time I was there, I go there. He shows me a video of him like catching his mustache on fire.
Oh,
which
great.
is kind of fun.
That's fucking cool.
It is cool.
Yeah.
But I'm just trying to whenever I want to go there at 2:30 a.m., I'm in a shameful mood. I just want to stuff.
You don't want to talk to this guy.
I don't want to be talking to someone.
Right.
I don't wanna
That's the guy that's, I think that's what happens by the time you're like 3 generations deep into America. You start to have American problems. That's the guy that we should be sending back home.
That is
Okay,
so
buddy,
true.
like,
Yeah.
You made the money. Get out. While
Get
you're
the
ahead.
fuck out of here.
You came here to get currency that was better than yours. Now take it home and spend it.
Yeah. Like, what do you, there's
Don't
no
be
reason.
in Jersey City talking to Danny Braff at 3 in the morning. What are
There's
you
no
doing?
reason for you to be showing videos of your
and then he
mustache
would-
on fire.
And then I couldn't. To the point he talks to me to the point where I can't get a bite of my food in, and then he'll like ask me, he'll go, "Oh, am I talking to you too much?" But I can't say yes.
Yeah, you can.
You think I can?
You can, yeah. He knows. He's been told before.
Yeah. That's why he's asking.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. If anything, you're doing a disservice.
Every time I've done it 3 times where I order, I try to eat it, I can't eat it because he won't stop talking, and I end up taking my food to go and eating it at home.
Wow.
Dude, yeah, you're being too nice. You
Yeah.
gotta tell that guy to go home and you eat your food there.
Yeah. Get out. Come back in 15 minutes. I will say I did it. I appreciate it. I don't know if you noticed this. You just talked about an Indian guy, an older Indian guy at a restaurant, and you didn't do the accent.
That's right.
that
Yeah, I
was,
always appreciate that.
I
I don't
do.
mind if people do the accent, but they do the accent wrong.
Yeah.
And sometimes what bothers me is now I'll see like younger Indian comics, they'll do the accent, but they don't do the Hank Azaria Indian accent.
Yeah, they do the accent. They think.
They do the accent that white people do when they do us. And I'm like, dude, at least do it for real.
Full disclosure, that wasn't me being a good person.
The guy just has an American accent. He's been here so long. He sounds.
No, I'm not capable of doing any voices, accents. I can't do anything. I can't do
Right,
it.
right.
I'm incapable of doing it.
Yeah, but even if you can't do it, I feel like when people are like, "Oh, I met this one Indian guy," and he was like, "Blah blah blah," blah, like they do it, they immediately do the accent without even thinking about
Yeah,
it.
no.
Yeah.
Dude, it's kind of crazy. I've seen that a lot, and I think like sometimes it makes a comeback, and I think I don't know some acts can do that well. Like they can do the accent and do it justice, and it's accurate.
For sure.
And then, but for a lot of people, it just is.
It's not.
What's the joke you're telling?
Yeah.
What's
and-
funny about this?
Exactly, and it's even at a point now when I see an Indian person do the accent.
Yeah.
I'm like, "What are you doing?"
No, yeah,
Yeah, there's no point. Why?
No.
Yeah. I'll do it like if I'm talking about my mom or dad. Like if I'm doing a character that actually has the accent.
Right.
I'll do an impression of them and it just comes out naturally. I'm not putting on the
Sure,
accent.
that's who they are. Yeah,
Yeah, but
your folks
You know what
sound
I-
Indian.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
You
Yeah.
know what I
they're-
always think is interesting is certain like Vishnu, who has a very heavy accent. I think it helps him in his act a lot.
Yeah.
In a way, because it forces people to like if you're on a show where people aren't fully paying attention and they're half whatever, and if I'm talking, they're like, oh, I can kind of listen. And if I'm on stage, if like a shitty bar show, but if he's on stage, you have to either
zone in.
focus,
Yeah.
or you're not hearing anything.
Vishnu's
Yeah.
been here a while. He's been here since he was like 14.
He
too.
refuses to
Yeah.
change his accent. That's
He's
crazy.
actually developing a harder Indian
Yeah.
accent. than he had.
It gets thicker as
Yeah.
time goes on, which was crazy. So you went to high school in India,
Yeah.
but there's nothing.
No, I can sound like where I live. So like when I go to India or I talk to my parents, it's almost immediate. So like my stand-up clips from India are kind of hard to post because the accent's so different. And people like Adam Mamawala is a friend of mine that does comedy, watched it and he was like, he was making fun of the way I pronounce certain words.
Wow.
Because it's the same word, but it's more of like a British English
Right.
accent to it.
Yeah.
I grew up like in the Middle East around a bunch of like British, Arab, Irish, Indians, whole mix. So it's kind of everything at once.
That's crazy. Was your first language Hindi?
Tamil, English, Hindi.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, cool. What about yours?
Hindi. no, just all English,
American,
all American hunky.
Yeah. It's good.
100%.
It's good. We need those.
Yeah.
I can't. I tried to learn Spanish at one point. I'm not good at learning
Woof.
things.
Yeah, I can't.
That's what I
imagine.
want to do in my spare time. I feel like I'm close on a couple of languages,
Yeah.
and I just want to get good at them. Like
Like
I
which
studied
ones?
French like all of school.
Yeah.
Au revoir.
And sorry.
That wasn't a word.
Bye.
That was a sound.
Me and my buddy were getting into a debate because I said au revoir, and he goes, "It's not au revoir." He goes, "He said." So we watched a video yesterday. I watched a video on how to properly pronounce au revoir.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're supposed to put your tongue against the bottom of your mouth.
Yeah. Au revoir.
Au revoir.
Yeah. The R is really
Yeah.
back here.
Yeah.
Huh. Yeah, I feel like I want to go live in France for like 6 months.
Oh, yeah.
And
Have
just,
you ever
like,
been?
No. I've been to the airport and it looks very old.
Yes.
And that kind of changed my mind about wanting to go there.
I went to Paris for about 2 weeks last year for my birthday.
Oh.
So it's the coolest city I've ever been to.
Okay.
It's amazing. Everybody sounds so French.
Is it smaller than New York though?
It feels smaller than New York. I think physically it's big. I don't know.
Sprawl, but it's only like 5 million. I don't know how people
Yeah,
live in
it
France.
doesn't feel as dense as New York.
Yeah.
It definitely feels smaller than New York, but it feels very New Yorky though.
Okay.
Like there's everything you want is there, and it has like its different boroughs almost or districts. Like
How are there homeless over there?
the homeless look clean as shit. The homeless look great.
You can't tell if he's actually homeless or just
Exactly.
chic.
Yeah. They all look clean. Like they have like this. They have like clean skin. Their hair is nicely done. They got like turtlenecks.
They're
And,
the only people in France.
The homeless have turtlenecks.
They're the only people
They're
in France.
artists.
They're the only people in France that shave their pits.
that's how you can tell. I was like, that guy's got no money.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I want to go over there. I think if there's one place I would live that's not America, it's like either like somewhere in the Middle East, like Dubai,
Yeah.
or like
love Dubai.
somewhere pragmatic, like the Netherlands. Wherever it is, I got to go somewhere where people are less susceptible to like media intervention. Like I want to go somewhere that's already a dictatorship.
Okay.
So like the politics element is completely out. Or I want to go somewhere where they're so smart that they don't fall for it. Like
Yes.
Finland or something like that.
Right. Yeah. No, that's so
I know
true.
nothing about Finland.
Aren't they the folks that like when the women wanted equal pay, like they just stalled the economy, like walked out on the job the next day and it was fixed.
Oh shit.
I don't know if that's like a Snopes thing though, but
You're one of
that's
the
what I've
smartest
heard.
people I think I've ever met.
Me?
Yeah.
Dude, I'm a fucking idiot.
Oh, really?
When I see you have the religion bit.
Oh, yeah,
it just
that is
makes
a
me
fun
go-
one.
Yeah, it's a great bit, but it also makes me go, this guy's smart.
No, I just grew up around a lot of different people.
Yeah, and he also took Hinduism in college.
Yeah, I got a C in my own religion.
Did you?
Yeah, I was so bad at it.
That's humiliating.
Yeah. I mean, like my fiance will often, so she's white, and she'll often be like, "Why don't we do any of like the Indian stuff? Like like Diwali." I'm like, I just don't. Like it's fun. Like if everyone else is doing it, fine. But I'm not gonna. I'm bad at like dressing up for stuff.
Mustache guy invited me. He said he has a Diwali party every year, and he
Yeah.
invited me. He goes, "It's the #1 Diwali party in Jersey City."
Of
And
course
he
it is.
It's in his
And then
basement.
he showed me a video. He showed me a video. It looked so sad.
His mustache is on fire. What are you doing with the fireworks? Oh shit!
Just gotta put it out.
Oh man, yeah. So I don't know what it is. I've had numerous Indian guys for whatever reason. When we drink, I don't think we drink from. We don't grow up with it for most of us. So when we start drinking, it's usually in the tumultuous years of your life where like, like you're either going through a breakup or you've moved to a new country. It's always in a bad spot of life that it shows up. And so we all develop drinking problems very quickly.
Oh,
We're
100%.
just so good at it.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
you're sober, right?
I stopped drinking about a couple months ago.
Do you have a problem?
I don't think I did, but I felt like there was one coming in the offing.
Oh, for sure.
And I was just like,
Yeah.
well, really what it was is, like I got laid off. So I was like, I can't be spending $100 something doing this nonsense. And then B, I was like, why am I really in New York?
Yeah.
Like, what are the hangs actually achieving? Like, I'm just going out, wasting money, drinking, not doing as much comedy as I want to. And so I was just like, I got to tighten something up.
100%.
When I was 26, I had that same thought. I was living in Arkansas. And I was like, my material's got to get better if I want to get out of here. And so I stopped drinking for a year, and it kind of fixed it.
Wow.
And so I feel like 35 is a good time to do that
How would you
again.
end up in Arkansas?
I went there for a job working for Smuckers, who had an office for
I love
Walmart.
the goober shit.
Yeah, it's great.
delicious.
Yeah. good company, good, like really good office at the time, small office. It was like the office. Like I had a boss. I told this joke on my special, but his name's William. You wouldn't believe that Indians were Asian. Because in his head, Asians are
like Asian looking,
East Asians. And he's like, you don't look Asian. I'm like, what do they look like? And he started to go like that. I was like, don't do the eyes.
Put the hands down. Put the hands down.
But it's a sweet office. Like they're very supportive. They'd come to shows, like tell everybody about it.
Yeah.
So it was like a good 5-6 years down there. Then I moved to Cleveland for 2, and then New York.
Okay, so Arkansas was your first stop in this country when you moved here?
Pennsylvania for college. I've lived in 6 places. I went Pennsylvania, Dallas, New Jersey, Arkansas, Ohio. And then New York.
New York. Where in Pennsylvania?
Penn State.
Oh, okay.
State College.
Okay, State College.
It was so weird, man. I'd never flown a small plane. America was the first time I ever flew a little plane
wow.
Like a 30-seater.
Were you petrified?
Yeah, because in India, those don't exist.
I know.
Even the small flights are 300 people.
Damn.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
And they take off all the time.
That's so crazy.
Yeah, it's like a cab.
Yeah.
I was telling Raj, before this, about the documentary you were in with that crazy YouTuber guy.
Oh, yeah, Boogie 9248 or whatever.
Yeah.
That's kind of insane.
He showed me the clip.
I was showing him that.
How did that
come about?
So my buddy Jake,
who he is as well.
Yeah, so this guy is a famous YouTuber. He's got 4 million subscribers or something. Mm-hmm. And so I get a call from my buddy Jake, who's like, I'm flying down from Cleveland with this production unit that's filming this thing. We're planning on coming to the show. Can you get us some free seats? So I'm like, okay. And I don't know who the guy is or whatever. So people are sitting, and I go out there and roast this one dude who's with this very young looking girl.
And do you know?
I didn't know it was.
You didn't know the documentary was about him?
No, they were just we're filming. I think they vaguely told me this is the guy or whatever, but I wasn't planning to roast him or anything.
Okay.
But he sat right in the front, and Jake was just I'm just going to film the whole show and see what happens. And so it was very weird. The documentary did really well, but I think I looked a guy in the eyes that is going to be in some kind of legal trouble at some point.
Oh, for sure. Well, you told me he is. He's on his way out. Yeah.
I just know from what was the documentary. It looks like a little bit.
I mean, he just seems like a dude that might be very sad on the inside.
Yeah,
and that girl seems ridiculously young.
Yeah. It's crazy because right before that scene in the documentary, there's a scene where she's on top of him in a tub. And she's
when
naked.
that came out, I was like, what the fuck are we watching? And then it cuts to me hey, buddy.
Yeah.
Welcome to the show.
I know. Yeah, because when he was showing me, I was like, ew, what are they doing? Why are they doing that? Stop it. Get off of him. Yeah. Don't do that. You're a baby.
And I spoke to her after. She seemed very sweet, and he was a nice enough guy. Mm-hmm. There was a weird moment in the hallway after, and I think they caught it on tape too, where he was like, well, when you were saying that, I was like, man, I should go do something. And it was like, what, are you you're telling me now that you were thinking about beating me up 15 minutes ago?
Yeah, and also beat you up for what? You're at a comedy show. Yeah.
You know what this looks like.
Yeah. If the fact that he wanted to beat you up tells you he clearly knew what it looked like.
You went and sat in the front row of a show. I think he thought the documentary was going to
make him look better. But
and
he knew what, I don't know.
It's very what's the movie, The Fighter?
Yeah.
Where the guy thought the documentary was about his comeback. It's not that at all. It's about his downfall.
Yeah.
That's what that ended up being.
Poor guy.
Yeah.
Did you get any that? Did you get fans from that at all?
I got a lot of people that were. I didn't realize how big this guy was.
I didn't know who he was until I saw your post.
It came out.
I was like, what is this? And then I watched the documentary. I was like, this is nuts.
It came out, and then a lot of people were like, wait, are you in this? And I was like, I had no idea because they shot it months and months before it came out. And then they were like, oh, this guy's a big deal. I used to watch him on YouTube all the time.
Wow.
I guess he was a Mr. Beast kind of guy is what he was maybe back then.
That's so crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. He showed me the clip today. I didn't even know this guy existed. I had no idea who this guy was.
I wasn't a YouTuber back then.
Yeah.
Indian dial-up was not fast for many years. We were still torrenting shit for a while.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy that you moved here after high school. I had no idea. We haven't hung out much. I think we've met once or twice.
Once or twice, yeah.
But I would never have guessed in a million years that.
Yeah, most people don't. Yeah. And I've realized that I made a change in my stand-up this year. Because sometimes I would talk about stuff and people have said it to me before. They're like, you say like you guys a lot, or like talk about America as if you're not one of us.
Yeah.
In my head, I'm like, but I'm not.
Yeah.
So now I have to be like, I'm an immigrant, and now the joke hits so much harder.
Oh, nice.
So like, once they know I came here from somewhere else and I've been here 15 years or so, they're like, okay, so like people will do SNL references and I won't get them.
Really?
Like Mr. Bill, I don't know what that is.
Wow. I don't know what that is.
Or
either.
like, is it Fat Albert?
I know
Is
Fat
that a
Albert.
thing?
I know Fat Albert.
Yeah. So like people will say stuff like that, and I'm like, I have no
That's probably for the
no
best.
clue.
Yeah.
Caddy corner, I never understood that
Caddy
for a long
corner.
time, like just what that meant.
I have no idea. Who's talking? We don't know what the hell this is.
I know Fat Albert.
Who the hell's tell you about this?
No,
shit?
it's just like phrases.
That
you
would
know?
be funny just to see if we could trick you into thinking something's part of pop culture that isn't. And
Right, yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. But isn't that
everybody
isn't it-
knows a Kimmy.
Everybody does know a Kimmy.
Is this one that you're just going to
Oh, I should have played along.
Yeah, sure. I get it. No, man. Yeah, there's a lot. Like, and I think this is why, and I said this to a couple of my friends from America, like maybe 5-10 years ago, and they took it really badly, where I was like, this country feels like it has 20 years left in the tank.
Yeah.
And they were like, how dare you, blah, blah, blah. I was like, that's just what empires feel like. I'm an immigrant. Like, I know, I can smell when things are starting to rot, and it kind of feels like that right now.
Smells a little off.
I had like a little bit of, like my savings invested in the American stock market. I moved everything earlier this year.
Damn.
I just pushed it all out to Asia.
Wow. Well, but even after this recent Trump and Mamdani.
After the Mamdani thing,
Yeah.
I don't like. So when people suddenly start being nice to you after shit talking you for years,
That's true.
Things are changing.
Things are changing.
and they might go better, but like the systems that underlie Trump, I think, is the faceplate of this thing.
For sure.
But the machine underneath it, it's going to keep running. It profited very heavily with him in charge. They'll find a new face for it.
Yeah.
Maybe it's JD, maybe whoever it is.
Right.
But I don't think that it ends just because these two guys are friends.
I know, but that was pretty shocking.
I think whatever's in those files is bad.
Oh yeah,
like real bad.
Yeah. There's
He's
probably
like, when Trump is vying for brown votes, like that's when you know he's like, oh fuck, he's scraping the barrel.
Did you see the clip?
there's probably like a video of him blowing Clinton. You know, like. But
Did you see the clip of when the reporter asked Mamdani if he thinks Trump's a fascist, and he
So, you could say it.
and then Mamdani starts to like say yes, but not directly.
Yeah.
and he goes, "You can just tell him what you say."
And he goes, all right, yes.
It was great.
yeah, that was pretty wild though. Like I was not on my 2025 card to see that happen.
I mean, the people that get consistently played in all of this are Trump voters. Like he incenses them to hate these people.
Yeah.
And then he shakes hands with them.
Exactly.
And it's like, whatever you said about draining the swamp, you are now solidly that guy.
Yeah, you are 100%.
And they all are,
swamp.
like, both sides. But this is what I mean about, like, things smell rot. Like, I went to India last year, and I saw Coldplay and Ed Sheeran back-to-back in weeks. And, like, all the entertainment that's moving there, I think Travis Scott was just there. Western media companies are super interested in what's happening there. We're the world's youngest population, I think. The largest number of young people working, the largest English-speaking democracy. All of it just points to being a lucrative entertainment market.
Wow.
And so despite all the shit that you see online that's very racist, anytime anything Indian comes up, it's shifting. There's no doubt that the money that, and if you kick us out of here, we're taking that money back there.
Just going back there. Yeah.
So yeah, it's in everybody's best interest, I think, to look at Southern Asia, East Asia, all of that stuff as areas of growth.
Wow.
It's not fueled by a war machine.
No. Yeah.
There's like actual people spending money. And I think the nice thing is like Americans have a ways to go to downshift what their level of comfort is, but we're starting there. So like Indians are used to being what an American would call uncomfortable. To us, it's not bothersome.
Yeah, that's so true.
So yeah, we'll find the cash eventually. We're grinders. Dude. Like
Well, but we are finding the cash. We're finding the cash for the rest of the world.
Yeah.
Well, we just need to start keeping it for ourselves.
Right. Yeah.
But no, it's speaking of all that racist shit that's coming. Now it makes sense. Maybe people want the general public to dislike India.
It's always been a thing. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's more now than ever before, though. It's weird.
It's I think part of it is a lot of white American young men, who's usually that's the cohort that's fomenting a lot of this, know two things. One, they probably have black friends and don't really have many Indian friends.
Right.
And two, black people can fight.
That's so
Indian
true.
guys are not great at it.
We are terrible at fighting.
And there's not many of them. I think it has become like a cool, trendy thing to be like, it went from like, we triggered the libs to like, let's call the Indian kid smelly. But that's been happening since the fucking 90s when I was a kid.
Yeah, but I thought like the whole smelly stereotype was like it came to an end, or maybe it dipped down a little bit, but now it came back tenfold.
It's like, it's rampant.
Are you getting those videos on your Instagram? And TikTok?
I'm unaware that Indian hate is coming back.
It's not Indian hate. It's just Indian stereotypes.
It's the hygiene is illegal. Wear the gloves.
Or like the Indian Olympics when they have to like run through a shower. That's
Jesus, I
fucked
haven't
up.
heard
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
The problem is sometimes I see it and I laugh at the shit, and then I'm like, oh, but the difference is you're not joking.
Yeah.
You actually think
that shit. But I will say the food videos are getting absurd. The street food videos, those are getting crazy.
I do see those.
But the thing that no one says, like, we know this in India. We know that there's a guy that makes food without his gloves on.
Yeah.
But that is also the guy that makes the tastiest food.
Hell yeah.
And when people are like, and people would say this as a joke when I was a kid, they'd be like, that uncle's putting a little extra in, like a little sweat or whatever.
Oh, yeah, yeah. He's got to like sizzle a pan.
Yeah, but I'm not taking, hygiene from the foie gras team seriously. Like you gave a duck cholesterol disease.
So
kidney
true.
disease, so you can eat its fat. Like, I don't want to hear it.
Yeah, but like those street food videos, and I'm sure you both have seen it. Like the original ones. Now that they're doing the AI street food videos are fucking wild.
Sora's just making insane shit.
Yeah,
maybe I don't know. I just see the ones where it's like tons of flies flying around.
Yeah, so
there's a guy that's like he's an amputee and he's making bread on his knob in his armpit. Yeah, he's like flattening tortillas in his armpit.
Which looks fucking good.
They do look good, man, but
this is an Indian street food, but I see the ice cream guy, the Turkish ice cream guy that fucks with the people with the
cones. Oh, that guy's funny.
That's always funny.
Yeah, that's fun.
And he's always got the hottest girls dancing for him. Are we talking about the same guy?
Maybe not.
No, I don't know what it's usually children being sent videos on.
I don't know, not
they're
this
getting
guy.
Frustrated. What's funny though is like the Indian guys that are like firing back are on point. Like they, not that I agree with it, but like these guys are punching below the belt too. So someone would be like, hygiene is absent in India.
Yeah.
And the Indian guys will be like, your mother is on OnlyFans. It's like, oh my God, dude, what do you?
That's good. I think
they're finding some ammo.
Yeah, it's leading to more creativity. I think
it's getting ugly, but I think it's at least our guys have figured out how to fight fire with fire.
For sure. And I think it's gotten so ugly that like I'm enjoying it. Like,
yeah.
Like it's so ugly that it's funny. When
there's a point at which it becomes comical.
Exactly.
But all of this is like, those guys don't come to India ever. You
know
what I mean?
Right.
So they're talking about a culture they've never seen. Mm-hmm. But the Indian guys that are here are telling all the cousins back home what it's really like.
Yeah.
And it's just different.
Well, but also it's also like somebody sent me a video of like this guy sitting in a tub of some sort of
like
curry
gravy,
or something, like some gravy. He's sitting in it, and he's like, the bubbles are coming up, he's farting in it, and then he takes a spoon.
No.
That's an AI video.
And then he takes a scoop of it, puts it in a bowl, and gives it to somebody. And then I'm like, that's fake. That would never happen.
Yeah, but it's also hilarious.
It's
kind of funny. Yeah, it's fucked up. It's because I think that's the comedian side of us. Any nationalist is going to be like, this is insane.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, so here's the thing. What's that thing that comedians do? Like if you if you do something dumb long enough, it becomes dumb, but then it becomes funny again.
It's like the norm thing.
Yes.
Where it just drags that joke out.
Forever.
So frustrated it's funny.
Yes. And they do it a lot on the Family Guy.
Trolling? I don't know what a better word for it is.
Yeah, I don't know what the word is, but do you watch Family Guy?
Yeah.
You know when Peter Griffin, like he hurts his leg and he's like, ow.
Yeah.
And he goes on for like 5 minutes. Yeah,
Yeah.
but then it gets funny again. I think that's what's happening with these stereotypes. Because like in the 90s and the 80s when they did the Indian stereotypes, they did it just enough that made everybody mad.
Yeah.
But now they're doing it so much that you're like, this is pretty funny. I like it.
What I get mad at is the unoriginality. They're all saying the same thing. It's like, come on. get the brain trust together and find something good.
Yeah, but if they find something good, that might make us mad.
What are
if they find something
I
too
would respect
accurate?
what are the other Indian stereotypes?
I mean, like
You
if you
have
really
smart.
like, you need like deep cuts. You need like you're not a good son, or like your parents would have rather had your nephew as their son.
Yes.
Shit like that.
Yeah.
Deepest
Or
cuts.
like yeah, sure, you're a doctor, but only smart enough to be a dentist or some shit like that. you know, where it's like
yeah.
calling an Indian last place means nothing. Calling a second place is very hurtful. Anyone can say I'm the worst.
Yeah,
Not
yeah.
everyone can be like, you're good, but just not good enough.
Yeah.
That-
Seinfeld used to have that funny bit about getting the silver medal is worse than coming in last place because
Yeah.
you're the number one loser.
That's funny. Yeah, that's exactly what it is for us too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the deep
No one
cut.
can lose
yeah.
better than you.
Yeah,
So
so but kudos to the American team. Like they've got to spew racism out towards several different continents at once, and they manage it. And we have to collectively prism all of ours.
Who are Indians racist towards?
Each other.
each other. There's
Mostly-
nobody racist. There's nobody more racist than a brown person towards other brown people.
It's
Is
the
it
craziest
different
thing.
brown? Are you racist towards different browns or
Oh,
the
yeah.
same brown? Okay.
Oh,
There's colorism. There's casteism. There's a lot.
Yep. Yeah, for sure.
There's whatever anti-feminism is. Just we've got the same problems people do here.
Yeah.
But we
The
just
same shit exists here. It's just over here you have air conditioning, so people don't think about it as much. They're like the basic comforts are met.
yeah.
Like if most people here have food, water, shelter,
Yeah.
so it doesn't hurt as bad. It's still bad. But it's not as bad as in India where you're like, I don't respect women, and then she's like living in a construction site, and now you have that feels 2,000 times worse.
100%.
Because you can directly see the disparity of your opinion, like what that creates in the world, if that makes sense.
Yeah. That does make sense. That's crazy. That's wild. Yeah, until you just broke that down,
see
you never think
someone
about
look
that.
at that cast and go, those people smell.
Right.
And then that stereotype becomes, so we're not going to hire them. So now they have to live elsewhere in a different part of the city.
And this will continue
Same
on for
thing happens here.
generations.
We call it redlining, and
Yeah.
and so like people are segregated into lower income neighborhoods based on perceptions that are not even true statistically. But for the most part, everyone kind of has AC, and so it's less. It's less. I don't know if it's less, but it's just different.
Yeah.
Not hiring people for bad reasons. I was just talking to my friend the other day about that condition that people have where they're just like always coming.
No, what is that?
There's a very few people.
What?
I saw a documentary
There
about
is a
this.
documentary.
Oh, they're always orgasming?
Like every 30 seconds.
Yeah.
And it's like a real problem because they can't have jobs and stuff. And my friend was like, they go, you can't not hire someone because they're always coming. I'm like, yeah, you can.
Yeah.
Of course you can. They go, technically, maybe you can because it's not their fault. But you
But how much work is going to get done?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'd be like,
You
hey.
can't have fun on the job that much.
Yeah. It's just, but also like, where's that document I've been asking for? And it's like,
I don't know how that even, is that a disability?
I
How
think
does
it's like
that
an
get
actual
ranked?
thing. Very few people have it.
I think
to make
this is
accommodations.
going back to like the Twilight Zone thing. I think this is hell. You come in so much that it sucks.
yeah, it's a real problem.
Yeah.
You need the downside to know what the up is.
Yeah, you got to have the pain for
Bo
the
Burnham
pleasure.
did something about that, didn't he?
Bo Burnham?
Yeah. What's the special called where he's honest? Is the one that came out before Inside?
It's so good.
It is so good
Oh,
because he says it. He says it at the end of the special where he
the
goes.
Kanye song. Yeah, in the Kanye.
Yeah, where he goes from 1 to 0 on a scale of 1 to 0, and then he changes it and it goes from a scale of 2 to 1. And I forget what the fucking
He's brilliant.
rap genius version of this is, but they were basically like, oh, from 1
Make
to 0,
Happy.
everything is bad. Yeah, Make Happy, great special. But from 2 to 1, everything is relative.
Yeah.
Like if 0 is terrible and 1 is normal, from 1 to 0, everything feels bad. But if you're going from 1 to 2, then everything is kind of.
Yeah. So yeah, that's.
I think I paraphrased that right.
I understood
enough.
what you were saying. I get
Rap
it.
Genius is the best because back in the day I would read it, it would be like, oh, that's, and now you realize it's like Wikipedia, like anyone can fucking comment.
I know.
I'm like a huge Coldplay fan.
Yeah.
And like I will sometimes like look at lyrics on there and be, and I know that what they're saying is wrong. And that's how I know, like, I went to the concert where the guy cheated on his wife.
You were at that one?
I was at the show.
No way. Wow.
I was at the show. I didn't think anything of it when it happened. I was like, oh, they're camera shy.
Yeah.
And he made that joke. Whatever. Show goes on. No one thinks anything of it. I go home, wake up. My fiance is like, "Did you see what happened at the show?" I'm like, "Oh shit!" Like people are like catching on to the band.
Yeah.
Like they played "God Put a Smile on Your Face" for the first time in like 5 years, and I was like so excited that she knew. And then she's like, "No, this guy like cheated on his wife."
Yeah, that
was like the biggest thing.
Yeah.
But
Wait, where was that?
Boston.
Oh, that was Boston.
And that's when I realized I was old because they played Sparks. And you could tell that like a lot of the kids in the audience know that song because it's popular on TikTok. But they didn't know anything else they played from that album.
Wow.
Which was like bizarre to me. Like Rush of Blood to the Head is probably their best album.
That's crazy.
And I think Sparks was off Parachutes. But like they know that because of social media. And like I know it because I used to listen to the record.
I went to the Grammy years ago. I would do seat filling shit where I would like get paid to see the audience and stuff.
Yeah.
They were doing the Grammy salute to Elton John at the theater at Madison Square Garden, and so I was seat filling at that. And Chris Martin was on the lineup, and he fucked up whatever song he sung. I don't remember what it was. He fucked it up like 3 times. They had to restart it 3 times.
Damn.
Live?
Yeah, well, when it
on the
aired,
taping.
When it aired, it was perfect, but live, he fucked
That's
it up.
crazy.
Yeah.
Wow. That's yeah. Well, that's
Chris Martin's Coldplay, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I just make sure.
I love it when people are like, Coldplay, he's so great. Like, yeah, his name is not Coldplay. It's not, it's more than one guy.
Is he still with Gwyneth Paltrow?
No, they consciously uncoupled a number of years ago. And since then, he's dated Jennifer Lawrence and Dakota Johnson.
Ooh, wow, good for him.
Dakota Johnson.
Good for Coldplay. No.
Wait, Dakota Johnson. Okay, I was
The other guys are all married. Like, I think one is married and divorced, and the other 2 are married to like teachers. And like,
oh wow.
there's a British comic. I forget his name. I think Indian guy. He has a joke about how being the drummer at Coldplay is the best job in the world. You go out and play to 60,000 people, and then walk around, and no one will know you.
Yeah, that's so true. Yeah.
I would know Will
Do you
Champion. That's
think
great.
like the triangle player for like a huge band
Yeah.
gets more or less pussy than the lead guitar for a band that no one's ever heard of?
The guitarist gets more.
The guitarist from a no-name band
Yeah.
gets more than triangle for Coldplay.
100%.
Really?
I think it's the coolness of the instrument.
I would think it's
I think that's where the term "give the drummer some" comes from. Because they're like, please.
Yeah, but he's
this
on
fucking
top.
guy's
He's also on
working so
top.
hard.
You're on top.
Yeah, but I would imagine it's the face recognition from being in all the media and posters and magazine covers and like all the photos of their band all over the world.
Yeah.
Even if you're trying to die, you'll still be in those pictures.
Fuck the triangle player from Coldplay because they can't fuck Chris Martin.
Yeah, they're trying to get access.
Yeah. But you're still getting laid.
Yeah, you've got access fucked to some of the headliners you've opened up for.
Yeah, have you really? I mean, I don't. I prefer not to think of it that way, but I think so.
That's so wild.
That hurts my feelings when you put it that way.
You're like a flesh wall that stands between them and the person they want to get to.
I've definitely got access fucked.
Like a fucking brick in Mario. Like they got to jump on you for a little bit.
I was on the road with Bobby. I was in Dania Beach with Bobby.
Yeah.
And some girl DM'd him after the show and goes, "Hey, you were so funny. Who was that cute, awkward boy that opened for you?" He was furious. He was so mad.
Yeah. It's great.
Yeah,
That's
no,
exactly
it was me.
what you want.
But I did. But that was the opposite. They used him to get to me.
I've never taken up access fucking, but I've been propositioned quite a few times opening up for Norman.
Oh, really? Wow. Why wouldn't you?
Because I got a lady.
Oh, I forgot.
I can't. I always say, listen, I really appreciate what you're trying to do here, but I can't. I'm in a relationship.
I'm much like when I sense it in the offing, like compliment, I'll always be like, "Oh, thanks. Yeah, my fiance picked this out for me."
Yeah. You shoot it down immediately.
I'll start to. I just set the boundaries.
Right.
Right. Still, thank you for the compliment.
Yeah.
But there's a lady involved behind these decisions that make my life.
If you're watching this and you want to have sex with one of them and you need to weigh in, I'm your guy. DM at Danny Braff. If you want to fuck them, I'm your way in.
Well,
this is so funny. So today there's a younger comic out in Arkansas that listed me in his credits as like open for this guy, and I was like, and then he put my credits in there, and I was like, if you have to put my credits in there for them to know who you're talking about, delete me from that shit. It's useless.
I remember
You gotta be like Raj. Oh, I opened for Raj. Who's on Sirius XM. No, I'm useless.
That's so stupid.
I remember the first time I did a show with Norman. was my buddy Elazar booked him to do some show in Jersey.
Oh,
somewhere.
Elazar Guzman?
Yeah. He booked a show at the Comic Cove. Normand was headlining. I was doing a spot on it. It was years ago. And this was before Normand was, like comics knew who he was, but he wasn't who he is now. So I was telling everyone, oh, I'm opening up for Amy Schumer's opener.
That's what I used to say. Yeah.
At the time,
You'll find this funny. Oh, sorry, not to
no, that was it.
I've had people message me after Marcus talked about you on his podcast.
I know.
Like, oh, it's Raj. He's talking about you. I'm like, no, it's not. He's talking about Raj Balani.
Dude, you know how I don't know if ignorant, racist, or just careless or whatever word I'm looking for. Like white people, whenever I did a spot with, I opened up for Norman in Ithaca, and then somebody on his Reddit was like, "Who was that guy that opened for him? He was like really funny."
And you had to make a new account because you couldn't comment yourself.
No. Then somebody underneath it was he was funny, but his name was hard to pronounce. And then somebody was like, "It was Umar Khan, and his name isn't that hard to pronounce." and then Umar comments, he's like, "It was Raj Balani."
I've had a corporate gig once message me. So I've been brought up all kinds of ways, and I'll know I've made it as a comic when MCs across the country consistently pronounce my name right when they introduce me. Because I've had, it's Raj Suresh, but I've had Raj Suraj, I had a corporate gig email go on our headliner tonight is Raj Patel. I'm like, how the fuck?
Where'd you get Patel from?
Close.
Yeah.
There isn't even another guy named Raj Patel that I know of doing comedy.
It's better if they just said, give it up for your headliner, Raj.
That's, yeah.
If you're going to fuck up the last name, just say the first name with confidence.
That's what I tell people.
I thought about a stage name recently.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, is this what's stopping me from getting ahead?
I think Raj Sures is a cool ass
Should go
name.
by Ray Sugar.
Ray Sugar.
I had someone bring me up at the comedy shop as Zach Braff.
That's funny.
That's pretty
The
funny.
audience was very disappointed.
Oh, yes. I'm disappointed.
Shane Torres had the MC say that Segura was coming out on Kreischer's store, and then he came out and he's like, fuck you guys.
That's great.
Yeah.
No, I think the name mix-up thing is so crazy. Remember that one time? I think that's the first time we met. There was a show at Westside Comedy Club, and they tagged me and put a picture of me on the flyer.
Yeah, that's right.
And then the whole time I'm like, I don't think.
And then you came to the show, and you're like, I guess I'm supposed to be here. I played a tennis tournament when I was a young kid. Like, I'm expecting to play this thing, all excited, train for it, and I get there, and it's a guy named Raj Kewaram instead. And so I go to the tournament. This was in Bahrain, and at the time there were some riots happening outside the American embassy. So not only did I not get to play, the embassy security like tear gassed the protest. So I basically went to a tennis tournament, didn't get to play, got tear gassed, and had to go home. It was fucking terrible.
Crazy, all because of your name.
Yeah, just because people were like, oh, there can only be one Raj. There can't be more than one of these guys. Our name is like the fucking Tyler of India. Like, there's a million.
It's so many.
I was doing a show at the Dojo, and Nimish Patel was headlining.
Yeah.
And it was 4 shows. He was doing 4 shows. It was like, across the 4 shows, I think it was like 450 people. I shit you not, 238 of them's last name was Patel.
I mean, it was nuts. They're the Smiths of India.
And especially in Jersey.
It was so many.
Yeah. Too many Patels.
It's kind of sick. Where's Balani from?
Sindh. It's Sindhi.
Okay. Yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah.
It's up there.
Yeah, not a lot of Sindhis in comedy, though.
Not in America that I know of, no.
Yeah, not out here. Yeah. Okay.
Did I just ruin everything?
No.
Yeah. What the fuck, man? You made it weird.
Also, shout out to Nimesh, man. One of the, he's always been very good about, there's some Indian headliners that won't want an Indian lineup. And every time Nimesh does like Nimesh and Friends or goes out on the road, I'll usually end up working at least one of those.
Oh, that's
Zarna's
awesome.
the same.
Yeah.
Zarna's had me out a bunch with her.
He does that cool thing where he after every show, and it's more headliners should do this. Asmus does it too, where he'll just go follow my openers and
yes.
Asmus is killer too.
And Nimesh and Asmus are the only 2 people I've seen do it. And I go, everybody should be doing that. Why not?
That's the whole point.
Zarna does it.
Yeah.
A couple of guys. I'm sure Norman does it. No, not a whole lot.
Rare, like once in a blue moon, he'll post a story of us before we're going up on stage. So then he's like, after the show, if everybody was interested in you, they just go to my story and they'll follow you. Rare. He's done it like twice.
Yeah.
But no, it's not a thing. Yeah.
Oh man, he
And I was like, I feel weird asking for it.
Yeah, you can't ask.
You can't ask.
But it is like a good thing of like going like.
maybe he'll see this and be like, oh, I gotta do that.
Yeah.
When I see tag him in this clip, when I see Asmus and Nimesh doing it, it makes me go, if I ever reach like that's a cool thing. Like sometimes you'll see headliners do whatever a cool thing, and you go, if I ever reach a point where I'm where they are, that's what I want.
And
to
it's
do.
exactly that mentality that keeps us locked here. Too generous.
Yeah, so true.
You gotta be a psychopath that just is out for yourself, and that's how.
Yeah.
Because like sometimes, like I've realized this. Like you see like club calendars, and you look at it, and you're like, that person's not that funny.
No,
but it's the sheer level of delusion or the salesmanship where they're like, I can crush this.
I think that's the number one thing you need to have to make it is delusion. Yeah, honestly, like watch the shows like 90 Day Fiancé, man. Like those guys are so fucking delusional, but they think they're like
Big head.
exactly. But then they
hair.
become stars because of they're so fucking delusional.
I'm in love with the Sumit Jenny storyline.
The Sumit Jenny, yeah, of course.
It's like a young Indian guy who catfished a very elderly American lady, and then she came to India, saw him, and still loved him, and like now they live together in India and started like a coffee shop. It's very wild.
So then what? It's not a catfish then, right?
He did. He catfished her. She
he-
just chose to stay with the catfish.
Yeah.
Okay.
She saw what he really looked like and still stayed with him.
Yeah, it's a very odd couple.
Did they finally get married?
Yeah, I think they are. Yeah.
Oh, okay, because I was watching it.
So here's what happened.
Yeah.
The mom was abjectly against the relationship.
Yes.
The son was like, I married the girl you wanted me to marry. She like divorced me, took all this money, almost killed myself. Let me just do what I want. And the mom was still against it. And then one day she meets the family astrologer, who I'm almost 1,000% convinced Sumit just gave this guy like 5,000 rupees and was like, just tell her it's fine.
Yeah.
And the astrologer walks in and he's like, who the fuck are you to object to this marriage? This is what the universe wants. Let it happen. And the mom was like, okay.
Wow.
I know that's how
all
went.
that it took to change her mind.
He paid that guy off.
100%. Yeah.
I was like, what do you need? 10,000 rupees? Here you go.
Here you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So your lady's white, isn't she?
Yes.
Oh, okay. How long have you guys been together?
7-ish, 8 years.
You're married?
Nope.
Damn, dude. Just
Nah.
dragging it on.
Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, just dragging it on. Are you guys?
No, we're engaged.
You're engaged. How long have you guys been together?
We've been together like 5.
Okay. Wow,
Yeah.
you're fucking rushing this along, huh?
Yeah, we're really speeding things up here. Yeah, 5-ish
Okay,
years.
hard for other Raj.
Man, yeah, it's interesting because like my folks love my fiance, and I think they look at her like they looked at me like, yo, like you should marry this girl.
Oh, wow.
You're insane if you don't.
That's
And I
crazy.
agreed with them. I was like, yeah, of course I should. And then she was like, this seems suspicious. Like I could do better than you.
Yeah, they want this a little too much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're like, what are they pawning off onto me exactly? But yeah, no, it's interesting coming from that side of the world because like she is from like Tennessee and like loves Christmas and likes the family stuff and all of that.
Yeah.
And I'm like the exact opposite. I'm like she's
she's a Republican?
no.
Oh, okay. Okay. Tennessee, Christmas, Christian.
No,
okay,
I know,
okay.
but no, but like, I think part of loving someone like me means that you've got to probably not be a Republican.
I don't know. She could be like one of those gays for Trump. I don't know.
Yeah, it'd be a reverse JD Vance situation.
Yeah.
Where I'm Usha, which I don't know how she's staying with him.
I have no idea.
It's so insane to me.
That's really
With each day, if I saw, that's how I knew maybe she's not that Indian. Like Erica Kirk still has hands. You know what I mean? After rustling them through JD's hair.
that's crazy.
Regular Indian woman. You know that sickle they used to crack coconuts open?
Oh,
That thing
yeah.
is taking your fingers off.
Oh yeah. Erica Kirk would be dead by now.
Yeah.
You know,
If that was India.
yeah, if that was Indian, if Usha like went full Indian on her, she'd have a red mark of a chappal on her face and she'd be
Yeah,
dead.
like a sandal.
Oh, yeah.
Like a Havaiana or whatever those are called.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I've taken some beatings.
Oh yeah. So have I.
It's so funny, like you realize like we shouldn't there's weight classes for a reason. Like what?
Yeah.
Your opponent has 140 pounds on you.
Yeah, it's
This is
fucking
insane.
crazy. Yeah.
Dude, when you see wrath in the eyes of an Indian parent,
Oh,
I'm like, why didn't you reserve this for the British? Like, how did I get it? How about the invaders? Take care of them.
in that split instance, you turn white
You
and
were
you
the
have
guy.
an English accent.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Ugh.
Did you ever get beat as a kid?
My parents were white.
Okay.
You ever seen the DL Hughley and Dave Chappelle thing?
No.
Where they're hosting, I forget what award show it is, and they keep having to stop because they keep missing the take. But DL's like, remember when you were a kid and your mama would slap the taste out of your mouth, and he looked reading off the teleprompter, and Dave just goes, no, because my mother didn't hit. and everyone just
Turns out I'm
starts
a
dying.
thief.
Yeah. You got white parents and you're a joke thief.
I wonder what kind of parent I'd be, like whether I would hit my kids or not.
Yeah.
I don't think I would.
I'd
They
like
were
to
like really being annoying, or like, you know.
Yeah, I'd like to say no, but it's one of those things when push comes to shove, you might get a smack.
Yeah, I think of it like I want him or her to have the insanity.
Raj straight out, just the first thing, just like
Yeah, before the doctor does it, I was like, no, let me get it.
the newborn.
Let me get first strike.
I want this baby to know where this is going to come from later.
I just want my kid to never fear consequence, like not to an affluenza degree, but I want them to have, because like you're saying, like delusion is all of it. So if they think that they can be audacious and loud and take space or whatever the fuck we're calling it now,
They got another thing coming.
not for me. I'm like, go do it, dude. I won't beat you up, but
Somebody will.
someone might. But I don't want you to preempt that.
That's true. Yeah, I feel like if it comes to smacking my kid, I would really have to be at the breaking point. Like I would never be over something creative.
Yeah.
Like if my kid's like, I want to do this and go crazy, I'm like, oh, go for it, of course. But I think it might come down to like disrespect. Like if we're out in public and my kid goes, fuck you, dad, I'm like, fuck me?
Yeah,
Fuck you.
You should send a shock collar on your kids, so instead of anything, you just fucking press a button.
I can't even imagine that. Like, I've never even come close to saying, like, I can't, say shut up to your parent. Not even that.
Yeah, but that's because we're Indian.
We were at that level where it was like, don't even look at me.
Yeah.
When I chide you, don't even fucking look at me sideways.
But there was a reason you didn't look at your parents sideways, because you got beat.
Yeah.
If
There's this great Indian room, or it's a Tamil room, is what it really is. But Sundar V runs it. It's at a place called Lungi, which is like a Michelin star South Indian restaurant.
No way,
on
Lungi?
on the Upper East Side. It's
I
so
love
good.
lungis. I wear them all the time.
It's so fucking good, dude. And the room is like a small, compact room. But there's a joke that I tell in there that only works there. And it's about how Indian audio engineers sound check at a concert. And I don't know if you've been to like any of these shows in India. The guy starts... First of all, if you start a show on time in India, people get mad at you because they're late.
Yeah.
And they're expecting you to start late.
Yeah.
So the guys start sound checking once people are there. And they don't, in India, they don't go check 1, 2. They go ch.
Oh, okay.
And they do that for 30 minutes.
That's fucking freaky.
That's just how they've always done sound checks. I think they're testing for echo and pops.
Okay.
But they'll do that, but then you also hear the guy taking phone calls on the mic. Hello. Shouting at the top of his lungs. And then they're like, oh, here's the show. And then the act will sound check for another 5 minutes while they're up there.
Wow.
The whole like concept of a Western style production didn't really exist until probably I was like 20.
Damn.
Like the Lata Mangeshkar era was like, she wouldn't come on stage and sing her first song. She'd come out and there'd be that drone noise and she'd key in and like fucking get you and then start singing.
The amount of times that I've been at like comedy clubs on the road that you would say like there should be good rooms, and then the host goes up and the mic's not. They did not do a sound check.
Yeah.
The comedy clubs don't do sound checks at all.
No.
There's so frequently the comic's going on stage and the mic's not on.
Which is wild to me, because I know it's not as big as a music act because you don't have like, drums and a guitar.
But it makes it so much easier.
But the whole thing is talking into a microphone, which is wild. Yeah, they should do sound checks.
But also it's an easier sound check. All you have to do is go check. You do it, just check 1, 2, and you're good.
Yeah.
Walk around a little bit, make sure it doesn't pop, and then you're good. Like Jeremiah Watkins will go before whatever doors open. He goes, okay, I'll get there 30 minutes before then because he doesn't trust the clubs.
Yeah.
I always find it funny that the audio engineer still looks pissed.
Yeah.
We're not a band. There's no backline. There's no instruments. And you walk up and he's like, okay, I got to do my job,
Yeah,
dude.
this comic's going to be a
please.
diva. Yeah.
And it's like, dude, it's one mic.
It's one mic. Yeah.
And it's like, you want to record out did you bring a USB? How are you guys not set up for any of this?
Yeah,
What the fuck
it's
is happening
fucking
at the band?
insane. The one thing they need to have is a good mic and good sound.
You know, like comics know which venues are great because other comics will tell you, like, especially if the sound is right. It doesn't matter if the crowd is even great. Like if the guy there working there makes sure that you sound clean, everything else is
exactly.
That's like a starting point for me.
100%. And you know, for me, you know, obviously I'm not at a point where I'm going in to do sound checks and headlining clubs and stuff, but a big thing for me is like a lot of my punchlines are like asides. You know, like, you know, like I don't know, like because he's gay, or you know, like they're like really low.
Right.
But you need to hear that for the whole joke to work.
Yeah.
Right.
And so many venues, their audio is so fucked up that they don't hear my little asides.
Right.
And then I just look like an asshole.
Like you've done a premise that's just mean.
I also think it's a little bit, sometimes it's a little bit on the comics. Because I think comics are so used to just wanting to show up. Like when you're in spots in the city, if your spot's at 8, you show up 7:58.
Yeah, but if you're doing spots.
But on the road, people, because they're so used to that, a lot of people kind of do the same. Shows at 8, I go up at 8:30, I'm showing up 8:10. You miss the job, you're missing your opportunity to even do a sound check because the audience is already there. So it's a little bit on the comics too.
That's true.
I just hate the idea of having to show up an hour early.
I know.
I get anxious. I sit there. My set's never better than when I'm just arriving.
Oh, really?
Like I want to go in and go up. If I sit in the green room, I'll stew, I'll rewrite things. I'm like, move this here. And then it just, for whatever reason, it turns into a job and the spontaneity's gone.
That's so true.
And I just want to come in. I don't want to sit in that water and let it get tepid. I just want to jump in the pool and let's have fun.
I get it. The longer I stay there before the show, I get super anxious too. Then I get all in my head. You know, like, I'm like, oh, maybe I should
Do you
do
just
this
ever call it from stage? Because I'll do that. I'll be like, hey, can we turn the monitors down a bit? I'll just say that.
Yeah, I'll do that. But I'm not really good at veering off my set and coming back to it. So whenever I do have to do that,
Breaks
it's
the
like I'm
rhythm.
starting from scratch again, all over again. Yeah.
You and Normand and like a bunch of other guys that I've seen like that have like such a cadence.
Yeah.
Which I'm very envious of because I'm like bit, stop. I want to have more of a rhythm to it.
Yeah. Well, it helps when you steal somebody else's persona, as you call. But
I don't know which way you're implying that.
apparently, I've stolen Norman's.
There's a bit. Yeah.
No, it's crazy though. Everybody is always like, dude, you said, like when I first started doing stand-up, people would send me clips of him and be like, dude, you sound like this guy. And I didn't even know he existed when I first doing stand-up. But then I started watching his clips and I was like, oh shit, he's actually really cool. And
that's great then that he takes you out to open even still.
Yeah. And I mean, it's turned into a thing now where he calls me, like people call us Mark and Dark Norman.
That's so funny.
Yeah. But maybe that's why he stopped taking me.
When he goes up after you, does he have a line acknowledging it?
Yeah. What does he what does he say? He doesn't have a line acknowledging the fact that we sound alike, but he's like, my stuff is going to be dark, not as dark as the last guy, or something like that. Yeah. Not acknowledging the fact that we sound alike. Up until recently, he didn't even hear it. I don't think we sound alike. I think we definitely have similarities, but I don't think we sound identical.
You do sound alike.
Okay.
it's close, but it's not identical.
But
it's also, I think it's how you naturally talk. It's like, it's not,
Yeah, I'm not putting on an act or anything. But
at Skankfest is a fun story.
Did you go this year?
Yeah, it was awesome.
Oh, dude,
it was so much fun.
I'm so jealous.
Yeah.
Story of the fest. Normand was in the bathroom. There was a comics bathroom. I already told you this. But there's a comics bathroom and there was a normal person bathroom. In the comics bathroom, Mark Normand was shitting. And he was doing bits. While he was shitting, he was going, comedy! That's it. I swear to God, he goes, this one's a doozy.
Dude, I think he's
Aldo was telling me, he goes, He goes, all right, Yamanika chlamydia. All no one heard to say, he told me it was the hardest I've ever laughed.
Dude, that's some guys are like just in that modal. Like
it makes me feel bad for him a little bit. I go, you're so uncomfortable just being a person that you have to do bits while you're shitting.
Yeah.
Man, sometimes I'll try to have like a serious conversation with. So Sam Talent and I run a fest together, and so we'll have to have business conversations from time to time, and it's so difficult because he just wants to make jokes the whole time.
Yeah.
Like we did an interview for like the local newspaper, and he wouldn't like the interviewer couldn't get questions out because he would just keep going, and it's hilarious. Like we're both her and I are cracking up on the phone. But he's just like, well, tell the good people of Bentonville to come out. Otherwise, I'll have to, file a lawsuit against Walmart or whatever the fuck he was saying.
Yeah.
Some guys just have that.
Yeah, you just can't turn it off. And like you said, you kind of have to feel bad for them because you can't turn it off. Even you feel like maybe they even want to turn it off, but they can't turn it off.
I turn it off mostly for
people
Sarah.
Joke,
She's like, stop doing bits around.
Well, people joke about him going, like the bit is, do you think he does it while having sex? And people say, and I always assume not. But now that I hear about him doing bits while he's shitting, I go, well, he probably is.
He probably does.
He is.
Well, okay, so here's a crazy story where you would think he would turn it off. We were at a show, and then after the show we were about to go start drinking, and then he gets a text from his wife saying that she thinks somebody's in the house, and then all of a sudden she's not responsive anymore. So he's like, "What do I do?" I was like, "I don't know. You should probably call the cops. Like we're 3 hours away. She's home. You're not around. You got a brand new newborn. Like you should probably call the cops." He's like, "Okay, I'll call the cops." And he calls the cops, and then they're like, "Okay, give me a description of your wife." He's like, "Yeah, she's 30s. She's a big old honky." And then I'm like, "Why are you?" There's big old honky, and I'm like,
cops.
"Yes." And then they're like, "Sir, is she white or black?" He's like, "Oh, sorry, white." I'm like, "Dude, there's possibly somebody at your house, a break in. Like he could be. I don't know what the hell this person could be doing, and you're joking about it with the cops on the phone. Like it's crazy.
That's nuts.
Yeah, it was nuts. And then he hangs up, and then like 40 minutes later, he's like, "Man, they're still not there yet. What the hell's taking them so long?" I was like, "They probably thought it was a fucking prank call." Like you didn't sound
So
panicked
what was it?
at all.
Was there someone in there or no?
No, I think a door was open that's never open. I think one of them left it open, and she was too scared to go check it out because she was home alone with the baby. But yeah, like I just feel like, and I'm sure in his own way he was panicked and scared, but this is just how he is and this is how he acts. But man, that was crazy to watch. Like big old honky on the phone with the cops when there's an intruder at the house.
It's funny because I can't imagine him not telling jokes.
Yeah.
Like, try to envision Mark doing the weather. And I can't see it. I can't, or reading out, like a fucking eulogy, just no jokes.
Yeah.
Can't see it.
Winds.
Yeah.
But blowing.
Not as strong as my erection.
Speaking of blowing.
It's interesting though that we have had serious conversations where he's not telling a joke, but he's still Mark Norman. Yeah. You
hear the music.
But there's no lyrics there, but you hear the music. Yeah.
Do you think he's thinking bits and holding back?
Probably. Maybe. Yeah. I mean, he's always on. He's on 24/7.
There's a period of time where I was more like that. And then I realized I was constantly setting bits up in conversations with my fiance. And she was like, I thought we were actually having a conversation for real. And all of this is just leading to a punchline. I was doing that a lot. And I had to be like, okay.
I have that problem on dating apps.
Oh, yeah?
So when on a match with someone, I'll do a bit, but at a certain point, it's got to transition from bits to not bit. So I could just do bits forever, but then we're not meeting up. Now we're just doing bits.
Yeah.
You know? So I don't know how to transition from bits. I'm either bits or no bits. I can't do some bits.
Dude, set up the premise and be like, I'll tell you the punchline 8:30 at blah, blah, blah.
Oh, no, I'll tell you when you put out.
I haven't been on a dating app in fucking years, but it seems terrifying.
It's terrible. I couldn't even imagine.
It just, even when I was on them, the odds for, I think, bald Indian dudes were not good.
Well, I will say, though, I don't think that matters because you're a comedian. Like when you're a comedian, you have a superpower,
you got
dude.
a good ball.
Yeah. I have an okay head. It's the beard that helps.
Yes, for sure.
You don't have a beard. I look like an egg without one.
You're not a bad bald.
Yeah, I've seen bad balds.
I am hearing that I see all this stuff from Turkey, but I'm seeing other stuff too. Like Koreans have figured something out. I'm hoping hair is coming back because my hair is cold.
I don't know.
Do you think it's weird? I think it's like, I don't know. I've considered it, the Turkey thing. I think once you're bald, it's too, like, I think at a certain point,
it's too late.
It's too late for you.
Yeah.
Because I think even though you could physically do it, it'd be weird.
It would be too much.
Everybody knows you as bald.
It would be very drastic.
Because in my head, I still have hair. Like when I think of myself,
Really?
I still think of myself as a guy
When did
with
you lose your hair?
25, 10 years ago.
Yeah.
But in my head, because I shave it, like I know exactly what it looks like when it's there.
Oh, right.
But also in my head, I'm like, oh, I'm 30. And then you're like, no, that's not what the ID says.
Yeah.
I think if I were to put it back in, it wouldn't look right. But if there was a way to make it regrow, I would do that.
Where did you lose it?
Why wouldn't it look right?
Like when it grows back, where does it stop
Oh,
growing?
it's the sides grow in.
Oh, so everything
The
in the middle?
middle is all
It's all gone? Okay.
It's the typical. That's what they like. All chimps bald like this.
Yeah.
And so that's what when they redo it, they take it out of the back and put it up here because this never stops growing.
Correct. Yeah.
I wish they could take it out off of my ass and put it on.
Oh
my
my
head.
God, your hair
It
would
got so
stink.
much. Now.
Yeah.
It's never stopped. It's almost like it went from here and started growing out
Oh,
of there.
dude, my
What the
ass
fuck
hair
happened?
is so long. Like I have to tuck it in back in the pants. Yeah,
You make a little pigtail at the bottom.
tie a
Braid
little
it,
knot.
braid it.
Yeah.
Put
got a
beads in it.
tail.
You go to Jamaica, they put the beads.
You got that Michael Scott braid coming out of your ass.
I'm gonna try that next time. They're like braids. I'm like, yes, I do actually.
You still got hair. That's the great thing.
Well, it's thinning back
I've been
here.
You
following-
got to get on that HIMSS program.
I know.
I've been following this guy on Instagram that this one video came up. He's in some other country, and him and his buddy thought it'd be funny to get a Mike Tyson henna tattoo on his face. But he got with black henna, which I guess is like not good. You're not supposed to. It's illegal in America because it like scars and whatever.
Oh,
and
shit.
So now he may possibly have a permanent. He was doing
That's
that for
hilarious.
a bit, for a week, and I've been following his journey on Instagram.
It's still there?
Nobody's gonna have a scar. He's gonna have a permanent scar. The tattoo's gone, but it's just gonna be scarred into his face.
What a fucking idiot.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
That's pretty cool though.
I've seen some guys get like real good hair.
Yeah.
You know, but I don't know about the turkey stuff. You know, maybe
I think it's
not.
incredible. You don't think the turkey stuff works?
It works, but I've seen there's good hair transplants and great ones.
Yeah.
Like whoever did Steve Carell's hair from
Amazing.
season 1 of The Office to season 2, dude, they gave him the real good treatment.
Yep.
Elon Musk too got like
Elon
a good,
Musk,
Soda has
Machine
a
Gun
good- Soda has
Kelly.
a good one.
Who?
He
Dan
had
Soder
his
is
hair put back
incredible,
in.
yeah.
It looks natural.
Soder's incredible.
You know how much sodas cost?
I don't know.
19 G's.
I believe that. That's about what they 10. You got to be north of 10 for anything real high quality.
Really? But turkey, you get it for like 3.
They were saying 4,000 for turkey.
It all depends where the hair is from. If it's primo Indian, that's the most expensive. I'm just kidding. That's a leave joke. But. So this is the first time I shaved my head was at Tirupati. I don't know if you know about that. The
what?
temple. It's a temple in the south of India where men, women, and children shave their heads.
Okay. They give it to God.
Yeah, exactly. And so like me and my dad, the temple sells that hair as weave. The hair for money.
Oh, no way.
Yeah,
Wow.
So me and my dad both go, and he's like, "All right, you first." So I shave my head. And then he looks at me. He's like, "Yeah, I'm not doing that." He's like, "I'm doing a ceremonial thing where I give 7 hairs from different parts of my head." I was like, "I would have done that."
Yeah, that's 7? That's oh man.
But mine
Your dad's funny.
was thinning, and it was thinning, and like I sunburned through it once, and I was just like, "Yeah, I got
okay,
this
it's
gotta
time
go."
to go. Yeah,
It started going when I was like 20.
that's crazy, man. What
too much.
do you do as a 20-year-old? Like mine started going when I was like 35.
Oh, damn.
So that like 35, you expect
I started
this to
growing my
happen.
beard out.
Yeah.
I was like, "This is it." I was never scared of being bald.
Oh, okay.
It's just like because I always had a buzz cut as a kid, and I was like,
Right.
I don't really give a fuck
Right,
if
right,
I don't. It's only now this year that I'm like, oh, maybe I should look after my skin a little better. Like,
Yeah,
you
well,
know, get
yeah,
a
because
routine.
yeah. Do you
but-
put sunblock on your head when you go out in the summer and
No,
stuff?
I don't. I'm not in the sun that much.
Okay, right.
I do think like 30 minutes to like an hour in the sun is not bad for you.
I don't think so.
Plus, brown people absorb less vitamin D from the sun because we're melanated.
Oh, true.
So we actually need more time
We
in the
do.
sun, and so blocking it is not necessarily the best.
I agree.
thing for you.
Yeah, you don't see skin cancer amongst Indians, or it's like
We just don't,
statistically.
we don't talk about it.
Yeah.
We're just like, what is that mole? They're like, oh, it's a beauty spot. It's a lucky birthmark.
Really? It's got more moles growing out
You
of
probably don't know this, but we're the most superstitious people in the world.
it. Yeah.
And like, you can't cut your nails on certain days.
At night, you can't cut it
Really?
At night, yeah.
Why?
I think it stems from us cutting our nails at night and then someone stepped on it once because they couldn't see it. And now they're like, that's bad luck.
Right. Yeah. Or
it's like the Goldman bit where he goes, Jewish parents will say something's against the religion, but turns out it's just bad for the carpet.
That's pretty much.
Goldman, he goes, my mom would tell us finger painting was against our religion.
Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah, so I think that there's a lot of that goes on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like, I don't know if you know much about Sikhism. I was reading about that this week.
Really?
Super
just randomly reading about Sikhism?
So, do you know what Amar Chitra Katha is?
No.
It's like the Indian comic books.
No.
So it's like our version of Marvel, but it was all these Indian stories, religious stories, essentially the Bible turned into comics.
Okay.
And their whole like print archive.
I'd love to see the fucked up parts of the Bible as a comic.
I mean, dude, there's Hanuman was like a monkey god, like flying with a mountain on his back. Like this is all illustrated.
Yeah.
It's beautiful illustrations.
I can see the comic book of them just nailing Jesus to the cross.
Yeah. But their print collection burned up in a fire. And so, but they digitized a lot of the library. And so I randomly was looking at what they had online. And so I read about Guru Gobind Singh, who's like the founder of Sikhism, which I never knew what their religion was about, but it's pretty cool.
Is it? Yeah. I gotta look into it. I got a lot of Sikh buddies.
Yeah.
But I never cared to look into their religion.
I mean, they basically defended India's borders and its people for
the warriors.
For a long period of time. Mm-hmm. And we were not particularly good back to them as a nation. I think we could have done much better.
Yeah. I mean, they're the Polish of India, right? They're all like the stereotypical dumb jokes are made about Sikhs, right?
Yeah. I would say they're the Texans of India. They're a border state, right? Like very brawny, like warrior class of people. Mm-hmm. But yes, they do get the brunt of a lot of the humor. Yeah.
They're the ones that are driving those trucks and shooting guns in the air and go,
that is actually true. They literally do both those things. They shoot guns at weddings.
Yeah. Pew, pew. Just like that. They go, pew, 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 pew. Well, sick, this is probably a good place to wrap this bad boy up. But
every episode we have the.
Oh yeah, yes.
Every episode we have the guest give me a kiss on the cheek. That's
okay.
Mm-hmm. It's actually on the tip of his penis.
This is the actual thing, huh?
This is a new thing he's doing. I don't know what he's doing.
We're just finding out now. There's have you ever seen Idiot Abroad, Carl Pilkington?
Yeah.
Have you seen the episode where they get a proctologist to give him a prostate check?
No. That's
he
awesome.
gives him a prostate check live, and at the end, Carl goes, "So you're a doctor, are you?" Like that's what this feels like.
Yeah. I think you know what gives it away that it's not real is you ask for it on your cheek, right? If you were like, you have to give me a kiss on my asshole, then people would be like, that's not normal.
Might be real.
Also, I'm laughing through it. If I say it enough times, I won't find it funny anymore, and then it'll be more believable.
Episode 5 or 6, we'll get there.
Have you ever had a black guest on here, like a black dude?
Oh, he doesn't allow it.
I was gonna say, try that with them, and we'll see.
Yeah, I had Derek Gaines and Dave Temple.
Derek's so funny.
They both rock.
They're both great, but definitely
next
try
episode,
that.
Che would do it.
Oh, Che would do it.
Next episode's gonna be Che Durena. He'll kiss me on the cheek.
Oh, nice. Yeah, Che's funny.
Che's great. Yeah, he'll blow you.
Yeah.
He'll suck you
Michael
off.
Che? That seems like, okay. Cool.
Oh, yeah. The next one we're actually filming at SNL. We're on the Weekend Update set.
Nice.
But before we go, do you have anything cool coming up?
Just a bunch of... I'm doing Blue Ridge Comedy Festival in Tennessee in like a week or two, and then a couple of city dates, and then really it's just a special that's out on YouTube.
Okay, cool, man.
It's called Break the Leg. Just got it back from Comedy Dynamics and put it out there. And I'll film another one in the new year.
Nice. Well, like that's like 2 months from now.
Yeah, I'm planning to try to do... I want to do it in a hookah lounge.
Nice.
I think it'll look cool and very Arabian Nights, but I didn't think through like the rattling and bubbling portion of it.
For sure. Like the sucking and blowing of the hookah. Yeah, that would be annoying.
You just hear the bubbles the whole time and the metal plate rattling.
Yeah, so true. But the ambience of the smoke and everything would look pretty sick. Yeah.
We'll just get some guys, like 3 or 4 guys at the back to smoke a little bit.
Just put a smoke machine there. Yeah, he'll be fine. What about you? When are you filming at a hookah lounge?
Oh, I'm not filming at a hookah lounge, but December 12th, I'm going to be headlining a colonial comedy in Morristown, New Jersey. Come through.
Okay,
Very
cool.
nice.
Nice.
I used to live there.
Oh, really? Oh, I think I knew that.
I lived right behind the Starbucks on the square. My floor wasn't even level. If you put a tennis ball on it, it would roll into the corner.
There's a really good food truck in Morristown. Oh, you don't eat meat, but never mind.
Well,
I'll
thanks.
still go to it.
Yeah.
It's called the Colonial Grill. Incredible.
Food truck?
Yeah.
Colonial Grill?
They do steak and fries.
And
Sounds-
comedy.
Well, it's a different place.
Oh, that's
Colonial comedy.
yeah.
is,
Fuck me.
Well, you said you're going to get them in touch with me to possibly do.
Yes.
Yeah. And who knows? They might accidentally call you.
It's happened to me before. You laugh, but it's literally happened.
Really?
People have confused me for other Rajas.
Yeah. It's a small. What's good so far? The Raj world is still pretty small.
We should do what's the Dan show? We should do the Raj show.
The
It's
Raj
only guys named
Show.
Raj that can get on.
You
Yeah.
get one show.
Yeah.
Half a
That's
show.
it. There's 6 of us and it's over.
Yeah, every month. Well, that'll encourage us to make new material every month, right?
Or just name more people Raj.
Yes. Ooh, you just start getting white guys'
names. You
names.
went brown face.
Yeah. This white guy's named Raj. Get
And
mad
then-
at this.
Which is gonna, like, it'll be Indian guys we all know,
And
then
then
like,
they do the show. You go, thank you for not doing the accent. I really appreciate it.
I thought about making my stage name longer, Rajesh Suresh. I think would be easier for people. Yeah, but like a fraction where it's got a common
You
denominator.
think so?
number.
People know Raj because of Big Bang Theory.
Yeah, but it's the last name that trips them up.
Yeah, but why would
Suresh?
changing the first name?
Oh, because then it rhymes. Because they know how to pronounce Rajesh Suresh.
Got it.
Oh, right. The last name really trips them up,
Yeah,
huh?
I get a lot of Shursh. I get a lot of. No one says Suresh, which is how it's said.
That's crazy.
I get mostly people will say Suresh.
Yeah.
I'm just learning
Yeah.
right now that it's not Suresh.
No.
Yeah,
I was going to correct you, but I was like, it's wasted.
I've anglicized it,
Yeah.
and I'm still struggling.
It's like, have you met Mahesh Kotagi?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's like Mahesh. Like he,
Mahesh.
yeah, he tells people he's
Nimesh.
like, my name is Mahesh. I'm like,
Yeah.
what are you doing? That's not your name. Tell people your real name.
There's only so many times before you're like, yes, yeah, sure, great, it's Suresh.
well, but that's the equivalent of being like,
It's a little bit. My buddy Akash Anand.
Yeah.
I'm saying it wrong right now.
Yeah.
I've been friends with him for 10 years now.
Uh-huh.
And in the last year, he goes, it's not Akash. It's
Akash.
It's, I've been saying it wrong.
and
for
also
10
his last name is not Anand.
Anand.
Yeah.
He's never corrected me on that.
That's
This
next level. That's too
I've
complicated.
been friends with the guy for too long, and a little bit it's on him because he never corrected me ever until recently.
That's what I'm saying. Like Akash telling people his name is Akash instead of Akash is like saying my name is Steve instead of Mark. Like it's two different names. They're not even close.
Yeah, but you got to walk before you run.
That's true.
We'll get the whites to
Yeah.
get Suresh right. And then we'll
Yeah.
get Suresh.
Yeah. But I wouldn't let it go. I wouldn't.
Eventually,
Yeah.
once I get to like Hassan Minaj status,
Right.
because for many years he was Hassan.
I know. I
And then
know.
he went on Ellen and did the thing, and everyone's like, okay, Hassan.
Okay, it's Hassan.
Minaj. Yeah. all right.
I know. Well, luckily, there's never really been a confusion with Bilani.
No.
Yeah. Bilani's pretty straightforward.
This is fucking funny. Joe Briggs, who's a Brooklyn comic, goes out to Florida and he's like, "Do you know anyone here?" Blah blah blah. And I give him some names through, like Heather Shaw is a friend of mine. She was like,
great.
these are the promoters. So I was like, here's the names. And then he went and talked to one of these guys, and he goes, whoever, any friend of Raj, is a friend of mine, throws Joe on. And Joe goes, yeah, your buddy. And I was like, I don't know this guy. And then so Joe goes back. He's like, which Raj? And it was you,
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Wait, Joe who?
Briggs.
From?
He's originally from Cleveland, but lives here.
Joe Briggs.
He went and did a show in Orlando, I guess.
Okay.
And the guy knew you and thought Joe was talking about Joe thought I knew the guy. I just forwarded him the list of names he should connect with.
Right.
From Heather.
Oh,
And,
okay.
but Joe's very funny, so don't worry about that.
Okay.
He crushed his set. But he tells me all this afterwards. And I was like, dude, you should have been like, oh, wrong. Maybe you shouldn't throw me on. He's like, I wasn't going to do that.
Yeah, I was taking the spot. Yeah.
But it all worked out good.
Well, I'm glad I could help. But
This was great, guys.
this
I
was
enjoyed
awesome.
it. Thank you,
Thank you so much for
this
doing
was
it.
Great, dude.
Yeah, you gotta.
All right. He gets it. That's the first one.
That's the first one. That's a clip.
That's a start. That's a start.
We did it.
My buddies Dennis and Desmond, they're Ghanaian brothers. They're never gonna let me live that down.
No, they're not.
Just another man, dude.
Just a fucking dude, bro.
Do you know how many? I sent him a lot of reels where it's
good.
like normal, and then it's like a monkey jerking off.
Dude, I love
like-
those monkey jerking off reels.
Yeah, There's a
I
whole
come at the
account.
same time they do.
I sent him a lot of shit like that, where it'll just be like normal, and then a guy shitting his
Have you
pants.
ever seen this is horrific what I'm about to say. Have you ever seen the video of the elephant with stick its tail? No, not the tail, the trunk.
The trunk into its own ass?
Into his asshole.
Yeah.
Scoop out a huge amount of poop and then eat it.
Yeah.
No.
Dude, I'm gonna send this to you.
How does it even reach that far?
Dude, it's unbelievable.
It's got a long trunk. It's.
I'm gonna send you this video or show it to you after.
I think the elephant was black.
It was the African elephant. The Asian one didn't have as long of a trunk.
No, the Asian one had a snub nose.
It's so funny.
But all right, well, this was fun. You got your kiss. This was exciting.
I
And,
regret it already. I don't know why.
let's see if Che
Pressures of
tops that
Hollywood.
next week.
Power
If
imbalance.
you ever want to work Astoria again,
All right, thank you guys for tuning in. We'll see you next week.
Dude, that was great.
that was great. That was
Thank
so
you so
much fun.
much for being part of it.
Thanks so much. Likewise.